Imagine.
Hi guys, we are back from the grocery store. We went to H Mart first and then Trader Joe's. So we have 2 full bags. So let's get into it. The first thing we have is new jeans pepero. I literally had to throw them away when we moved from this apartment to the old apartment. So I finally have these back again in stock. We also have enoki mushrooms for soup and for like stir fry and stuff like that. We also have bok choy. And then in here we have golden curry. And so it's like the curry mix. We only got like the mild because I'm not really a spicy fan when it comes to curry. I know, don't sue me. And then we also have these single rib belly. And this is for like soups, but we're thinking about possibly putting it in curry, like some of them, and then the other one in like a soup or something like that. The next thing that we have here is this dried seaweed to go into soups and stuff like that. I think this would also be good for the sushi bake that I always tend to make. We also have some green onions in here. They're just regular green onions in the bag. We have some carrots that are also supposed to go in with our curry. I think these are huge. Like the Korean ones are always huge, the carrots. That and the sweet potatoes. We have kimchi furekake, which I think is pretty good. We had to throw away our furekake from the old apartment. So we're finally able to get furekake again. But I've never tried kimchi. So let's do that. We also have 2 different instant noodles. So we have Indomie, which is like my fave. Like Indomie is one of my favorite. And I think it's partially because of just the fact of being Southeast Asian. And then we also have gin, which is I feel like I've seen like so much of like Jin from BTS, and so kind of like, have we been influenced? Yes, we have. And then the last thing from H Mart are the bottled tea that we usually get. We tend to like flip depending on jasmine or oolong or green tea, but this is like the unsweetened bold green tea. So we were moving along real fast with that one, but that is everything from H Mart. So I'm gonna put this stuff away and then we'll get to the Trader Joe's stuff. So the first thing out of the magic bag is the roasted garlic and pesto pizza. And I've had this before. This was so good. I usually get like a lot of like microwavable meals, like at least like 3 of them, so I could have some like for quick fix when I'm like usually at work or when I need to cook something for dinner, but I don't have the time because I'm working. These are always good. We also have this French onion macaroni and cheese. I've never tried this before. I'm willing to try it. Let's see how it is. Maybe we'll do a taste test later on in the week and you'll find out what Pat and I think about this. And then the last thing for like quick meals is the bulgogi beef fried rice with kimchi. This is always a good one. I like to add extra pieces of kimchi from like the kimchi that we usually buy in the jar. So I just cut a little bit more of that and then obviously like season it to how we like it. And then we got some green beans. I like to do some roasted green beans with some olive oil, some garlic, and pop it in the oven. So good. And then we also have some cauliflower here. Ooh. So we have some cauliflower, which is obviously good, roasted, boiled, is good. And then we also have these potatoes that are gonna go into our curry later. And then we have this organic tomato and roasted red pepper soup, literally so good. I could put like some potatoes in it, any leftover beef that we might have that we are gonna use for our curry dish. Just anything that could possibly go into this soup, like green beans even. It's so good. And then we have these 2 onions that are gonna go into the curry as well. So with that being said, the final thing is these flowers. These were like $9.99 at Trader Joe's, and I think these are so cute. I have not had like an orange flower arrangement in a hot minute, so I think this will look cute like somewhere amongst this area in the kitchen. But other than that, I'm gonna put everything up and I'm gonna start work. I have work from 2 to 7, so yeah, let's just get started.
Put on it, even though it's a little water.
Okay, I'm gonna try Pat's taco.
Just basic taco, just steak. Keep going.
Good.
We're good?
Hi everyone, happy Monday. So today is my first day off of the week. So I have today off and then tomorrow Tuesday off, and then I work for the rest of the week. But I wanted to show you guys some new things that we have at the apartment because we've kind of accumulated some small things that we've gotten from Amazon and a couple other places. So yeah, let me just show what that looks like. They're all put up so you guys get to see it as we're like living through everything. So yeah, let's get started. So in the bedroom, I first wanted to show you guys our new tapestry. So I got this from Amazon and I think it's so cute. I think I will put it down and steam it a little bit with our steamer that we have at the house and kind of like iron it out so it looks, you know, a little bit better. But I think overall with the tapestry in the middle and then like the 2 little plant kind of like embroidered pictures that we have that we got from Marshall's like a long time ago, like a couple months ago. Like if you guys have been here since like our first like move-in vlog stuff, when Pat and I first moved in together, this was here, like both of them. But now that they're kind of spaced out, we have a little bit more, you know, on this wall. Because if you guys remember when we first moved in here, like literally these 2 were literally put together like that and it was like empty. So it's filled in some of the empty space. We're thinking about getting something to possibly go here, maybe like a nice little bookshelf type thing or something like that, but we don't know yet. But that's kind of what it looks like up there. And so the next thing I'm going to show you guys is our nightstand. So Pat and I both got a set of 2 from Amazon, and they match the TV stand, if you've seen our TV stand in the living room. So up here I have my little lucky cat that when the solar, like the sun hits, it'll move its little arm. And then I have my little jewelry box that I've had for a long time. I think my mom gave this to me years ago, but this has like all the jewelry that I wear on a daily basis. And then I got my hatch alarm. I've got my croissant jelly cat that Bria got me for, I think, my birthday. And then I have my lava lamp, which I've had for the longest time. I've had this lava lamp since I basically lived at my parents' house still before I got married. Then down here, I have kind of like all of my sunglasses down here. I've got my jewelry box with all of like the lesser, jewelry that I can rotate as the time goes on. I've got the love box back there, which Pat sends me love messages through there, and then I receive it and then I can read it. And then in here is just a whole bunch of junk. I have to literally I gotta reorganize everything because some of this stuff should not be in here, but yeah. And then I've got my clarinet there. All right, so here is Pat's. So we have tissue here. We've got every day is a gift, make the most of it. This is his journal. I just put it up there for aesthetic purposes. And then we have the child piggy bank. And then down here we have the San Francisco snow globe that I think we got when it was my first time that I went to San Francisco with him. And then there's his little Donald Duck Nemo. And then we have the incense holder thing back there, and then his little speaker. And then in here is all of his junk. But other than that, that is it as far as like the stuff that we have recently now. I think that we will possibly get more stuff because there's kind of like a window seal that Remy likes to like put his little paws on, but I don't want him to like wreck up the ceiling part of that, like the little awning of that. So I think I'm gonna get him a stair thing for that, and I'll get that later on this week. And yeah, other than that, I think we've kind of like gotten small little things. It's moving slowly, and I'm okay with that because I know that we were like moving fast on trying to like furnish and get everything that we needed in the old apartment, and we ended up having to throw all those things away for the reasons that some of you guys know if you've been seeing like the past couple of vlogs of why we moved to this apartment in the first place. But we had to throw all those stuff away. So I feel like now we're slowly starting to accumulate things. And now since this apartment is safe, it feels like home. We're now starting to kind of like get more quality of things that reflects how we feel about living here for long-term, short-term, if that makes sense. But yeah, I think I might make some focaccia. I'm not quite sure because I'm kind of bored. So yeah, anyway, I will see you guys later. Hi everyone, happy Wednesday. So today I have work from 1 to 9, but I did want to show you guys something because it just came in the mail yesterday. My Ipsy bag. And for those who do not know, I have a monthly subscription to Ipsy. If you guys don't know about Ipsy, it's basically kind of like this subscription service, but for like skincare and beauty products and for makeup as well. And so since I am an avid lover of all of those things, I have had this subscription for about a good like 2 or 3-ish years, even possibly even more than that. But yeah, I've been loving it. So this is this month of March. So I love this one. It's so cute. It's kind of like this woven pink one with the little green lining here with a nice gold zipper. I love when Ipsy gives me like a gold zipper, because most of them are silver for the most part. And then it has like this nice little strawberry decal as like the zipper, and I think it's so cute. And also they have this, so with each like glam bag, it shows kind of like the theme for each month, because each month has its own theme. So this one is called Main Character Energy, and I think this is so cute because one thing about Ipsy is that, and it feels like I'm always like I'm almost sponsored by them, but like I truly love the product. But yeah, I think what's so cool about Ipsy is that like they always keep up with trends. So you know about like the strawberry girl, the tomato girl, the mango girl, like those types of like aesthetic things that were like all over social media. They did it, but like obviously you can see it is very like cherries and tomatoes, and I think that's so cute with like the whole vibe of the springtime. So also, if you open up each one of like the pamphlets, it shows which one you have and kind of gives you a whole like description of each product and what they're supposed to do and how you can use it. And on the back, they also have like other promo stuff and first looks into like new products that are hot and out now. So without further ado, let's get started in the bag. So the first one out of the bag is from Saturday Skin, and it is an acai berry and oats antioxidant gel cleanser. A tongue twister for me, I don't know why. But I do like to try cleansers here and there. I do have sensitive skin, so I try to be careful with things that have fragrance in it. But so far, I haven't had a cleanser from Ipsy that has broken me out in any type of fashion. So I think that this is like a good way to kind of like experiment with different skincare. And I always enjoy a good cleanser. And Pat also has like very acne prone sensitive skin, so I always let him try a couple of things and see what is working for him, because he constantly has to rotate things. And yeah, I always want him to try a little bit, and if we like it, then I'll get the full size from the actual website. All right, the next thing is from Nanette Lepore, and this is actually a body spray, like a perfume, and it's Ooh La La Lepore, and it smells very fresh. It definitely smells like spring. I'm gonna look up actually what this is. So it says this scent will have you in love at first sniff. It is the smell of a romantic night that opens with a champagne toast over bites of creamy pear sorbet. I did smell a little bit of pear in there. And warm notes of cashmere woods and sweet tonka. Bean wrap the fragrance up in a cozy embrace. And so this smells good. So they actually say like a tip, which I always think is good about these, that it says that you can spritz this scent on your pulse points, so your wrists, behind your ears, and on the neck. I try to, because I have hyperthyroidism, so I do have an autoimmune disorder, so I like to put it on like the back part of my neck instead of like on the sides, because like, yeah, apparently when you spray it directly on your like neck, it can cause some disruptions with your thyroid, which I didn't even know until a long time ago. So I've been spraying it on my neck like that like forever, and I didn't even know that that can like kind of mess up your thyroid. So I try to do it like a little bit on the sides here, but still being able to have that experience on all of my pulse points, which is like the key thing of fragrance. But I will try this. I do like when they give me like the travel size, because I can fit it in my purse. I think maybe a month ago or 2 months ago, I got like the candy shop one from one brand, and I still have it from time to time. So like when I want to like freshen up myself a little bit with fragrance wise, I like to just pop it out and like kind of spray it in the car before I like head out to dinner and stuff like that. All right, so the next thing is Ooh, which I always need. It's What's Up Beauty, and it's a mini positivity lightweight hydrating face primer. And I always like the primers from Ipsy. I feel like they are very they're not really thick, but they feel like they're covering everything, which I really enjoy primers, especially with right now, since of what happened to me at the old apartment. I have kind of like this part, and so because it's like kind of healed, I do like to add a little bit of my SPF, like my tinted SPF, to kind of like keep it when I'm outside, because I don't want it to damage more of my skin, so that way more of my melanin can come back. It looks like it's gotten better. When I first had the issue at the old apartment, it literally, my entire whole part was white. And as you can see, it is a little bit still lighter than the rest of my skin, but it is getting darker, which I am so thankful for. Hopefully by the summer, I should get like the majority of my skin color back on this side, hopefully. But yeah, I feel like a primer, regardless of where your skin is at, whether you've had damage to your skin or other things like that, I definitely feel like it's really good to prep the skin. So that way, not only does your makeup stay on longer, but it also creates a barrier. So that way it can protect your skincare. So it can prevent you from breakouts and all these different types of things. So this is always coming in clutch. And then the next thing is Ole Hendrickson. Sorry guys, I'm like butchering these names, but it's like a hydrating serum. It's called the True Serum, and it's collagen boosted with True C complex. So it's kind of like a vitamin C collagen type oil. And I do like serums. This one is like very light, which I love vitamin C serums. I love them all the time. I feel like they definitely brighten my skin. I do have hyperpigmentation, and especially like in high school, I would rarely have breakouts, and even still now, I rarely have like acne prone skin. But when I did have like a slight, you know, 1 or 2 zits every once in a while, especially during my period, it would like leave, but it would leave like a dark spot. So I would have hyperpigmentation. Now it feels like my skin is very bright, and I feel more confident now over the years, now that I've been using vitamin C. I just feel I feel more confident if I have to walk outside and without makeup, because I think it definitely has made a difference on my skin. And yeah, I just feel like it's very helpful. So even if it's not this one, if you just get vitamin C serum, it definitely helps with hyperpigmentation, especially if you're a melanated girly like myself. And then the last thing, so last but not least, this is from TYS Beauty, and this is the Cheek Treat Liquid Blush in the color Splash. I love a good blush, as you guys know. Would I say that I have blush blindness? Kind of, but I think it definitely works, especially since I've been wearing these glasses a lot more, because I'm in love with these glasses. So I wear glasses more than I ever have in like the past like 5 years, like since I've had contacts. But yeah, let me try to do this without spraying everywhere. But yeah, I think it's a nice color. It actually kind of matches my cardigan right now, but I do like this. It's kind of like a berry-like color, kind of like a purplish reddish, but I love a good blush. I love jelly blushes. I like liquid blushes. I like regular, just the blushes that come in a compact. Like I love like cheek tints, like the ones from like Glossier. Glossier, as you guys know, is like my fave. But yeah, I love to experiment with different blushes, different colors, and I think it's so cute and refreshing for the springtime. And I think what I love the most, I think even though I am a fall girly, I do love the springtime, because you do get to like play with a lot of colors and textures, and you know, I do feel like I dress a lot better in the springtime, in the fall time, than any other seasons. And I think it's just because of like the fresh colors. And obviously, even though I am an autumn, I do feel like I fit a lot of like very dark corally colors, yellows. Like, I feel like that also is kind of my jam in terms of colors. So I love my makeup to kind of reflect that with the outfits I'm wearing. I feel like I also love Ipsy because it's good for traveling. I will definitely be bringing some of this stuff to Vegas. And so actually next weekend, Pat and I are going to Vegas to celebrate my friend Marlena's 25th birthday. And that is so exciting. So we're going to spend the whole weekend there. So we'll be there from Friday to Sunday. So the 28th through the 30th. And so I'm really excited for that. So I get to try some of my stuff and I have like whole new outfits and I can't wait to vlog that whole thing. But other than that, that is it for everything. So yeah, definitely go for Ipsy if you like to try some things new. I think like the subscription that I have, I think it's only like 13 or 14 bucks each month, which is actually pretty good given to the fact of like how many products that you're getting that, you know, are pretty decent in prices. Even in the travel size, like some of this stuff is like, especially like some of the bigger brands that they give you, like the travel size is more than the subscription, or is at least close to like the same price as the subscription. So it's good to try. And if you like it, you can buy the whole thing, the full thing. And if you don't like it, obviously you can like edit it in the quiz. But overall, I think this is such a good brand. So yeah, I'm going to get started for work. I have work from 1 to 9. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
That cheeks over there.